I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase Heat. Thank you for being here. Hello, Arwa, Brock Bandy. Good to see you, Kristen, Melinda, Avac, Jane, Aldrich. Thank you for being here. All right, you guys, it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a little bit longer than last night's. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to be doing a review today, but then we're going to have a little bit of fun. I like a little bit of fun. Hit the like, please. We'll get more people in this chat. That would be outstanding. Arwa, a proper sauce container. You know what? I do like be careful how I say this, a large mouth. This is Olay, one of my favorite companies. Salsa Ahi Manaba. Wow. Yeah, you heard me. Manaba. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I didn't sleep last night, and you know what? I realized today when I don't sleep well, I can't see at all. Pepperhead. You heard me. I need to blow my nose, you guys. Can you do me a favor, dude? Give me that. Sorry about that. Mike Bragg. Hello there, Cindy G. Let me mute this so I don't give you the. All righty. So I did something amazing today that I've never been able to do before. I had a video that I made of Katie, like she parkours off the door all the time, and I did it. It was lucky I caught it at all, and I wanted to figure out how I could make it slow motion, and I was able to figure it out. Highlight of my day. I never could figure stuff like that out at all. But this is going to be a great review. Let me tell you a little bit about this sauce. This is made in Quito. This is an Ecuadorian sauce company, which I groove on. MDA, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Did you hit the like yet? Come on now. It is free, you know. Where'd my phone go?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Let me tell you the ingredients on this thing. Hang on just a minute. So, the ingredients are, I can't see, so I haven't blown up. Water, carrot, onion, vinegar, mustard, pepper. It just says pepper. It doesn't tell us what kind. Salt, Tabasco. There we go. Tabasco mash. Cilantro, cumin. It may contain mustard, it says. Zach, good to see you. Please hit the like button. I would appreciate it greatly. Barella, good to see you. All right. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about this company here. It's from Quito, an Ecuadorian company. They put their phone number on all Ecuadorian companies put their phone number on their products. I think that's kind of cool. Cindy G says, oh no, it has soap in there. That's the cilantro reference, people. You know, it's a genetic thing. There's a percentage of the population that feel that cilantro tastes like soap. I kind of like it. In fact, the people that like cilantro really like cilantro a lot. I think that if cilantro is in a product, it makes the product. It's true, or a meal. I do. I believe that. If you haven't seen the Katy Perry video, you got to see that. What she does is she runs it. She'll jump against the door and then push off the door. We've seen her do it like 100 times, but you can never time it right to get her to film. And last night, I had a rough night. Didn't sleep. And it wasn't like I sat there waiting. I just got lucky and got it. Cindy G says, that's strange. My son loves it. Well, you know, like I'm bald. They always say that men get their hair from their grandfather on their mother's side. I don't know if that's true or not. He had hair till the end. I was losing my hair when I was 30. But I like being bald a lot. I can't imagine not being bald. It would really be nice to wax my dome so I didn't have to shave it every day. All right, so let's get into the sauce review because I got some fun stuff to talk to you guys about. Zach, he loves cilantro, but the wifey hates it. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's you either love it or you don't. Ooh, that sweet sound of success. Disclosure, Aaron. All the good-looking guys are bald, he says. If you look at his avatar, that's a bald man right there. How's your beak working? Come smell this and tell me what you're getting. Dale Cox, good to see you. Cilantro rules, says the Tommy Scoville. Yeah. It's got an interesting aroma. I can't put my finger on it.
Well, if you do, it's going to be orange.
It will be. Chili Eskimo. What is that?
I can't place it.
Is something... I'm not getting cilantro.
No,
maybe mustard.
Yeah, it might even be a little mustard.
Yeah.
You don't get vinegar. It's very mustardy. I don't catch any vinegar.
All right. I drank half of the bottle of the sauce I did last night, and I gave it to Tommy after, said, you got to try this. There isn't much left of that sauce, and we haven't put it on anything yet. But anyway, so if you Olay, you can get Olay in America. It's probably my favorite sauce company in Ecuador. But I wouldn't say it's my, ooh, this is chunky. Look at this. It almost like it's got sauerkraut in it. Let me read this again. Give me just a second. I gotta figure out what's making this happen. Oh, it's the carrot probably. Yep. Yep. Water, carrot, onion, vinegar, mustard, pepper, salt, Tabasco, cilantro, cumin. You know what? It's cumin you're smelling. Yep. You know, oftentimes when I can't put my finger on it, cumin's the culprit. All right, let's give this a shot. So from Quito, Ecuador, Olay, Ahimanaba. Probably saying it wrong. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase Neat. Oh, man. Another sauce that's going to go away quick. So my new thing that I'm doing now is I'm speaking Italian to people. They can't figure me out. Oh, this is so good. It's not fermented. It's definitely mustard forward. The cumin's important. The cilantro is important. Not really getting the Tabasco. This would be so good on a hot dog. Oh, I saw Rupert today, you guys. I hadn't seen him in a while, but I saw him today. I was getting a cab back from where I was doing running some errands. This cab driver, I said to him, told him where I was going. He took this back, really obscure route. Took me way out of the way. Didn't charge me anymore though. Toby Reveille. So there's no heat to that. I don't think. You gotta try this, Scoville. It's lovely. The flavor is fantastic though. All right, so listen, we're gonna have some fun right now. You guys ready to have some fun? We're gonna talk about the 40 most commonly misquoted movie lines. So I'm gonna tell you the movie line. And I want you guys to tell me, a lot of these are going to surprise you. They will. Well, that's really good. It's really good. Go. I think they have it at Whole Foods Market or World. Kristen Belinda's working. She's always good at firing their Instagram. Find Olay. I promise you, you're going to be really, really happy. I think that was like $2.50 for that jar. So, You got to let me know if any of these surprise you, all right? Because all of these surprised me. The number one most, you know what, we'll go backwards. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go backwards. There's 40 of them. You dirty ape from Planet of the Apes. Never said that. You guys know that? I said, take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape, is what they said. Hang on a minute here. I'm going to skip a couple of these because they're stupid. This is a great one. Run, you fools. Remember that from Lord of the Rings? He didn't say that. Who thought that he said, run, you fools? I thought he did. He didn't say that. He said, fly, you fools. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. He didn't say that. Isn't that crazy? That one floored me. What he said was, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Hold on. He smells like victory. What he said was, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hill bomb for 12 hours. It smelled like victory. It's funny how they become, a lot of these you're going to fall for it. How about this? Oh my God, they killed Kenny. What he said was, oh God, they killed Kenny. It's often misquoted with extra words. That's from South Park. Is that your final answer on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Never said that. It's not in any movie, in fact. How about this? This one's going to, if you fall for this one, you got to let me know. If you want the truth, you can't handle the truth, man. All he said was, you can't handle the truth. How about this? Looks like we're not in Kansas anymore. It's just they always screw it up with extra words or taking some words out. A lot of you won't recognize this because you're too young. Joseph Hurd, good to see you. Fowler, good to see you, dude. Looks like we're not in Kansas anymore. It's not how it was said. It's just every time people, it's just a slight variation of that. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Never said that. I thought that was a quote. The quote is, all right, Mr. DeVille, I'm ready for my close-up. A man's got to do what a man's got to do, right? Never actually said in any John Wayne movie. Instead of saying, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto, never said that. The quote is, Toto, I've a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. This is a great one from Greed is Good. What movie is that? Wall Street. He didn't say greed is good. He said greed, for a lack of a better word, is good. I fell for that one. Chewie, get us out of here. From Star Wars, never said that. What he said was, Chewie, take the professor in the back and plug him into the hyperdrive. Many people think that Han says that, but he doesn't. I fell for that one. We have ways of making you talk. Never actually said. It's a variation of that. People always just add words. A lot of Bible quotes. Yep, one of the most, like the love of money, or money's the root of all evil. It doesn't say that anywhere. What it says is the love of money is the root of all evil. I want to suck your blood. Never said that. Never said that verbatim. It's adapted from Dracula's general dialogue. Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me? Most of you are not even going to know that movie. What the quote is, Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you? Fly, my pretties, fly. Never said that. The quote is, fly, fly. Badges, we don't need no stinking badges. Didn't say that. That one got me big time. Right. The quote, the line is badges. We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges. You know why they just shortened it? Because it was too long. Just the facts, ma'am. The actual line is, all we want are the facts, ma'am. This is a great one. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. The quote is, fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be a bumpy night is what they actually said. They didn't say it's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be a bumpy night. Oh, look at this. 13. Money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. Life is like a box of chocolates. How about that? Didn't say it. Mama always said life's like a box of chocolates. How about this one? Tommy Scoville, we're going to need a bigger boat. Didn't say it. Nope. The line is, you're going to need a bigger boat. How about this? Houston, we have a problem.
That wasn't said.
Nope.
You're ruining my day.
I know. The actual line is, Houston, we've had a problem. Elementary, my dear Watson. That one killed me. Good to see you, Keith Kingman. Will, good to see you. Elementary, my dear Watson. The actual line is elementary. He never said the full phrase in Conan Doyle's works or early films. This one got me. Me, Tarzan, you, Jane. Put a 1 in the chat if you thought that. Me, Tarzan, you, Jane. Never said it. The line is Tarzan, Jane. Tarzan, Jane. That's it. You know why they changed it? Because that was a stupid line. And me, Tarzan, you, Jane sounded a lot better. This one killed me. You ready for this one? Hello, Clarice. Never said that. Never said hello, Clarice. The line is good evening, Clarice. Anytime they change a movie line, they change it to what should have been said, I think. This is a good one. If you build it, they will come. That one got me. The line is, if you build it, he will come. This is a great one. Beat me up, Scotty. He never said that. The exact phrase was never said in the original series. He never said, beat me up, Scotty. What he said was, Scotty, beam us up. This is another great one. Do you feel lucky, punk? The actual line is, you've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Buster Roots, good to see you. Zach. Way. This is a great one. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Never said. The actual line is, magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? This one is, I might reverse this one. The top two, I'm going to reverse it. All right. I'm going to reverse it. Play it again, Sam. Never said, ever. That was actually listed as number 1, but I'm going to flip-flop it. What the line is, play it, Sam. Play as time goes by. Never said, play it again, Sam. That was the number 1. This one is my favorite, though. You ready? Luke, I am your father. He never said that. Isn't that crazy? It's the Mandela effect. For real. The actual line is, no, I am your father. I almost went with, I'm going to do one tomorrow. I've got another list that I'm going to do tomorrow that's even better. I'll be back. The Terminator. Did he say that? Yeah. Well, I think he said that. I'll be back. Yeah, he said that. Are you talking to me, boy? You don't want to hear a funny story? When I was young, I looked a lot like De Niro, like a lot. And before I saw the movie, people would say it to me. You talking to me? Brian, I'll say it. I can't say his last name. I was in the bank once. He's probably alive still. And this guy said to me, he's a cop. He said to me, "You talking to me?" I said, "No." I was in the bank. I was ahead of him. I'm like, "No, I'm not talking to you." He said, "You must be talking to me." I didn't know the movie. I thought he was trying to pick a fight with me. I went home and told my dad. He's like, "He's a cop." I'm like, "I'm telling you, you tried to pick a fight with me in the bank." And then I saw the movie. I'm like, "Ah, I get it." Keith Kingman, how have you been lately, dude? I've been praying for you. Had some spiritual stuff going on. Well, I'll tell you what, the battle is good and evil. It's got nothing to do with Republican, Democrat. That's the truth. Arwell loves Casablanca. You know what? It's probably my favorite movie. Yeah. Tom and I were just talking about that pretty recently. Every single line in that movie is amazing. Do you know they wrote that on the fly? Did you guys know that? The script for it, they wrote it on the fly. It wasn't done in the bag before the movie started. Think about that. Talk about a movie that stands out. You know what? They made that movie during the war. That was a ballsy movie to make during the war. You know, speaking about Bible, this is an interesting one. Have you guys ever heard this one? It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into the kingdom of God. You guys ever hear that? When I was a kid, it scared me to death because I have a rich uncle. I remember thinking, oh no, he's in trouble. What that is, in all the cities back in Bible days, the gate of the city, like the wall was this high, but the gate went like this, like this, and it looked like the eye of a needle. A camel could get through the eye of a needle, but it had to be a mature camel that was trained really well. An immature camel couldn't do it. And that's what that means. Pepperad says, "Johnny, you should play up the guitar." My guitar, yeah. I played the other day. I'm playing a lot now. I'm writing a bunch of really cool stuff right now. I will. I promise. Heather Rhodes, good to see you. Uh-oh. So I'll say happy birthday to Keith Kingman. It's not today. But in case we don't tell him tomorrow is his birthday. I'm going to spend some alone time with my beautiful fiance. I didn't know you had a fiance. That's exciting. You should, Keith Kingman. Look at this. Zach says, "Don't know you, Keith, but keep on keeping on, bro." Everybody here is pretty nice. You know that? By the way, I want to thank my mods. I've got the best mods in the world. Appreciate you guys helping out so much. I'm not a big, I used to hate my birthday. I really did. I hated it. And it's getting better. I think it really turned, as you get older, birthdays change, right? On my 30th birthday, my children's mom, I was living in Denton, Texas, and there was a bar there called Sunset Grill. It was my birthday. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go grab a beer at Sunset Grill. And my kid's mom goes, "You can't go." I'm like, "What do you mean I can't go?" I said, "Do you have plans?" She goes, "No." I said, "I'm going to go have a beer. It's my birthday." And she, "Please don't go." And finally she says, "Look, you can't go. Don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. But we're having a surprise birthday party for you." I said, "You're kidding." She goes, "Nope." So I said, "Okay." So I stayed home and didn't go. And nobody showed up. I still wonder if she just said that to bum me out, because I had some pretty good friends at the time. Most of them were. No. My friend Carlos, when I met him, he says, "I drink beer." I said, "Well, I drink beer too." He goes, "No, I don't drink anything but beer. I don't drink water. I don't drink coffee. I drink beer." True story. He doesn't drink anymore, though. He was a great guy. Exactly. Mike Bragg's got a question here. Do you think that sauce is South America's version of our sauerkraut? It kind of looks like sauerkraut, but it's carrot is the. I'm sorry. I apologize. Carrot is what gives it that look. It's an absolutely fantastic sauce, though. So Tommy and I found a burger joint in town. We decided we're never going to go there. We have some great restaurants that we go to. It looks like it's sauerkraut, but it's not. Pepperhead says, nothing much wrong with beer. Well, if that's the only thing you drink, may not be so good. I'm going to talk about beer in an upcoming video. It'll be interesting. I promise you. Don't you do that? I do. All right. My nose is getting clogged. Does anybody have any comments or questions you want to put out there? Keith, I hope you have a spectacular birthday tomorrow. Keith, you didn't tell us, or if you did, I missed it. How old are you? I'm kind of curious. Arwa's going to steal my sauce. Can I tell you something? I love the hot sauce here. Most of them are not really hot. I've come across a few that were piping hot. In fact, there's a scorpion sauce I had. I can't remember the name of the company. I promise you it's hotter than last Dab experience. It was unbelievable. I just had a spoonful of it, and I had cramps for 2 hours. 44 years old. Guys, Culture and Cribs tonight with Tommy and Reese. Don't miss it. Do the peppers taste different now than when you were in North America? Different soils and conditions can change the flavor. The biggest reason they taste different, if they do taste different, is they just don't really have super hots here. They really don't. But I'm going to change that. I've got some super hots. I have 32 different strains. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait. In fact, probably won't be this week. Next week, I'm going to be germinating some seeds. And I'm going to start, even though I'm not going to have the seeds that I've been growing like for real aren't going to be here till January. I'm going to grow some on the balcony. I'm trying to get my hands going, figure out what. I don't have a green thumb. When I was in college, I grew some stuff, and I did a good job at it, actually. Joseph, Corey Feldman's lookalike, got to go. I'm freezing, as they say in Hong Kong. See you later. Boy, you know what? Have you ever been to the Hong Kong airport? Tommy, have you been to the Hong Kong airport? Yeah. Spectacular. It's the cleanest, most amazing airport I've ever been in. But the distance between gates, it's like a quarter of a mile. It's unbelievable. I swear to you, this is the truth. They say it's a $10,000 fine if you get caught smoking a cigarette in the airport. I was going through it when each time I go to the Philippines, I had to go through Hong Kong, and there's a row of laptops that you can use. They're just sitting there with a plug. There's no security, nothing keeping them there. They just don't steal stuff. Here in this town, there are a lot of stores right on the Malecon, which is the main drag. And at night, they don't pull their stuff in. They leave it out. Not like the product, but like canopies and freezers and things like that. Nobody would even dream of stealing it. It's crazy. Just different. Here we go. Worm castings are magical for growing. I need good growing tips. I am absolutely going to poke holes in my peppers. I'm going to do anything I can to try to get them hot. All right, people. I'm going to split. Tommy's on and 5 after the hour. Yes, sir. Boy, he's going to give you a show tonight. It's going to make you feel some kind of way. It really will. And you know what? I know what he's doing a show about. It doesn't make me feel funny in any way, shape, or form. You know, I know somebody put fish, a dead fish, like in the dirt before he grew. Kind of interesting. Keith Kingman, the Lobo, always a pleasure, and thank you for your prayers because it's working. Prayer works, bro. I'm happy for you. And I really do. I pray for you every day. True story. By name. I'm not even just saying that. There's power in prayer, you guys. There really is. All right, I'm going to split now. I will see you guys tomorrow. I have a really cool, tomorrow's going to be interesting. Fish is an amazing fertilizer, says Brock Bandy. Brock Bandy's giving me growing tips. Hey, Brock, the chocolate pods that you made that chocolate powder out of, did you grow all those yourself? I'm curious. He's going to answer me and then I'm going to log off. Of course, Keith. Of course, Aaron, disclosure, Aaron. He's going to be on. We're going to be doing live. We've been having a hard time putting it together. Some odd things have happened. You know, I'm definitely allergic to something here, so it's been giving me headaches and such. But he's going to be on. We've been talking on the phone and doing FaceTimes. He's a fascinating dude, and you guys are going to enjoy that show. Galathy, good to see you. Brock Bandy grew them himself. I put too much on a piece of pizza and got wicked calf cramps. Galathy, I'm so sorry we're logging off. Say happy birthday to Keith Kingman. It's not today, but it's tomorrow. Galathy, I'm sorry that you're just getting here. Every time I do a show, as I'm getting ready to log off, somebody tunes in. I feel bad about that. It used to be Dizzy Dragon used to do that all the time. In fact, if I wait 2 seconds, Dizzy will show up. I love you guys. Be kind. Tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Put some steel in your spine. Do not miss Tommy tonight. Honestly, he's going to shake the apple cart. Don't you think? He will. And after the Love Boat, he's going to be with Reese on Culture Crims. Don't miss that. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Eat.